guys, so today I'm going to be unboxing the Animal Crossing Companions Guide, which I have been waiting for all week. It was supposed to be delivered Monday, it's now Thursday when I'm getting it, and I'm really sad that it's late, but obviously it's understandable with the current situation. But oh my god, it's literally so pretty. I'm in love with it. Like, look how gorgeous it is. It was so worth the wait, and it's so thick and like big, which I wasn't expecting. I was like, I've just paid £25 for a flimsy book about Animal Crossing, but I'll pay £25 because it's Animal Crossing. And it comes and it looks like this, and it's so packed with information. In this video, I'm basically gonna flick through the pages. I'm obviously not gonna sit on the pages because I like people to experience it for themselves and kind of like see what's in the book, but just give an idea if you're considering buying or you're on the fence about it. Also, God bless having really long nails because it made me get into this way faster than it would have usually took, because this seal is so tight on this book. I thought I was going to be here all day and I ended up having to use scissors. So this is actually a casing, but I'm going to keep the casing on because it's really pretty and detailed and it kind of like shines in the light. But this is the back. It's so adorable, and we've got little cutie over there. I just really love the design of the casing. When you open it up, the actual cover then appears. This explains a lot because when I was researching the guide, there were two covers coming up, and now it makes sense that there's like a casing cover and then the actual cover of the book. I was highly confused when I opened it, so if you're like, why is she moving it like that? That's because I was not expecting it to just slide off like that. So the cover is actually really cute. I was so scared about putting a fold down the middle, so I'm really sorry if I'm opening it awkwardly. But there's a little page welcoming you with Tom Nook, and then we of course have a contents page. So you've got welcome to your island getaway, meet the locals, the Tom Nook in guide to island life, the great outdoors, the workbench, Isabel's island reviews, and the Nook collector's guide. If I'm completely honest with you, I really do not know what I'm pointing at in this page, because it's literally just a second contents page. That's a weird thing, there's like two contents pages in a row, which is very random. But this is the very first section of the book, and then we kind of go into basic details about the game. So there it tells you how to change your appearance. I think since it's been out a month now, a lot of people already know the basics, but if you're watching this and you're considering this book because you're brand new to Animal Crossing, then this section will be great for you and a good reason for you to buy the book. I now realise that I was pointing there because there's actually a barcode where you can download an online calendar, so it's got villagers' birthdays on it, and you can also download, I think it's bookmarks, but there is like a little surprise later on involving bookmarks. I don't want to spoil it because I was very delighted by it, but of course that's in the video. So if you're like wanting to get this book, and it's only like a little surprise, but it's very thoughtful and very cute, so if you are wanting a surprise when you get the book, then maybe do not watch this. So it's still kind of going across the basics at this point with Timmy and Tommy and things, and the Able sisters, but then we turn over and wait for it, not now, wait for it. So this is information about the NPCs and when they'll come and visit you. So it tells you obviously Daisy May only comes on a Sunday, KK Slido only comes on a Saturday, Flick will only come weekdays, and CJ of course, and along those lines. Then it kind of has a detailed page on every single one. Sahara has a checklist, so you can collect all of her floors and rugs and you can tick them all off on the checklist, which I thought was really cool. We have a page on Kix, and there's a checklist for him too, which is really exciting, so you can tick off everything you've bought from him. There's also one for Label, but she doesn't have a checklist. We've got a lovely Flick and CJ, and I had to make a little heart for them because they're babies. We have Halves Island, Daisy May, and there's information about turnips and prices in the market, which is really useful even though I now just use a calculator for it. There's like a turnip calculator that someone's made, it's amazing. And then here there's like a little list of all of the reactions that you can get, because obviously now we have a lot of reactions to choose from. And then it starts going into villagers and all of the types of villagers, what their phrases are, what their houses look like, and honestly it's very, very adorable. They've got every single category of villager in there, all of the ones that you can possibly get, and I think it's really cute that you can see what their houses are going to look like from the inside, of course, with their personalities. And here I got my random bookmark, so I got Sable and I got Tom Nook, which is very, very cute, especially Sable. She's my favourite and I love reading, so it's definitely my new bookmark, because I've been using a Harry Potter one which I got from the Warner Bros Studios, and it was literally 4 years ago when I got it, so I think I'm in need for a new one. There's like endless cute little things that it tells you about. So here it tells you about tools and their prices and what you can make them with. Then there's just endless information in this guide, honestly. I do know quite a bit of it, of course, because I've been so dedicated to this game, but it's really nice and cute information. There's like a progression checklist for the story mode at the beginning of the game, which I literally completed within quite fast. I don't know how long, but it was very, very fast because I dedicated so many days to the beginning of this game. I still dedicate days to it now. I don't know what I'm talking about, honestly. So this is a guide to nut miles. It's every single nut miles task that you can possibly complete, obviously minus the nature day ones. I'm pretty sure that they are included in this. I didn't properly check. There is also a wonderful guide coming up, which I think a lot of people are gonna love, because I've seen big talk about it, and myself being one, because I really love this part. There's also a guide on weather likelihood, so you can predict the weather on your island. There's a guide on seasons and what they'll look like and what you'll be able to do within the seasons. Obviously they have not revealed all of the events in this book because Nintendo is slowly releasing videos, kind of just announcing them like they did with Nature Day. This is a section that I'm very excited about. It tells you how to create hybrid flowers, which I need because I'm googling it every 5 minutes. Then there's also this, which is the chances of catching different types of fish. There's a guide on every single type of fish that you can get. There is also the exact same for insects, so you can guess insects and then you can see all of the ones that you can possibly get. It tells you what hemisphere, what time of the day, what time of year. There's models of fish, which you of course get from CJ, information on tournaments, and it's just really interesting and really cool that they've included so much detail in this book. It literally covers everything in this game. Like, it did not miss a thing, apart from of course unannounced things, but that's really cool that they've added that element of surprise for us because it's so exciting. Then there's a guide on DIY furniture. There's literally every single piece of furniture that you could ever craft. It also puts it into categories and all of the door decorations, all of the floors, literally everything that you could ever imagine is featured on that page. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Then there is Isabel's section where it tells you how to get a 5-star island and how to get S rank from the Happy Home Academy, which I think is really cool they included that. So now we know how much we're going to need, what we need to do to get those 5 stars and S rank. It tells you different types of furniture to use and everything, so that's really cool that they've included that. Now this section is all of the furniture you can get that isn't DIY, so anything you can buy from the Nooklings, and it's a really cool section. I do wish there were pictures, but of course that would be so many pictures because there is so much furniture in this game. Also, my pages got stuck together, I'm so sorry about that. There's a section on terraforming and ideas to decorate your island. Then we've got more. This is mainly like about clothing and appearance and changes that you can do. So it includes every single t-shirt or top, whatever you want to call it, and this goes on forever and ever. Like literally there are so many tops that you can get. This is also a checklist. I would actually love to complete this, like take it all off. This does include bottoms too, all of the bottoms are there. But I feel like if I collect every single piece of clothing, one, I'm going to be Animal Crossing poor, and two, I don't have the storage for that. There's thousands of clothing items and 300 storage. I just don't think that will work. So I'm really hoping for in the future we can upgrade our storage or have like a little hut for storage or something, because I'm gonna run out. But there's also hats, of course, dresses, shoes. Everything is in this section and all of it has a little checklist. So if you own any of it, you can then tick it and be like, yay, I own this really cool item in this book. So I think that's a really cool idea. After clothing, it then begins to go into reaction. So there's like every single reaction there. And then we're into designing houses. So there's every single thing that you can put onto your own house and ideas, and just fences, bridges, inclines. It gives you information about everything you can do to your house and your island. There is more and more items here that you can decorate with. I didn't really look into what this specifically is, but it's looking like things to decorate your island with, to create like residential spaces, so like little cute ideas and nook rewards. This obviously goes on for absolutely ever because there are just so many things that you can get in this game. It's insane. I do think it's really cool how detailed it is though. I was not expecting this level of detail, so I can see why it's £25, but at the same time £25 is still a lot, but I kind of accept it because I just love Animal Crossing. I think it really depends what you want this book for. If you want it as a genuine guide, I think if you're only buying it for that reason, I'm not sure, because there is endless YouTube videos explaining how to play the game and tips and tricks. But if you're kind of more of a collector or a hardcore fan, I'd say this book is absolutely amazing. Then there's a guide to all of the models from CJ. There's a guide to all of the insect ones from Flick too. So literally everything's included. There's a list for KK Slider albums, so you can tick off all of the albums you've collected. I personally am trying to collect them all. Sorry, I had a little slip up there. Then this is just like a glossary. There's all postcards that you can send ever, like every single postcard. Of course we get special event ones. There's all more stuff you can tick off. There's so many checklists, like villager checklists. And then here are posters that you can collect for villagers, which is so adorable because I didn't really think about collecting posters for my villagers, but now I'm going to start collecting them for every single villager that moves in. Even if I don't like them, I'll commemorate them still. I have to have a room dedicated to villager posters, that's quite scary. But it ends there with just a little like page telling you where to go, and that's the back of the book. It's just a little cute Animal Crossing Polaroid. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon for a new video. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.